right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. I wanna let Anthony Ruiz know because Anthony is a new channel member from the other night, and thank you for coming in, Anthony. Normally, we do shows that are censored, and normally on the Tuesday night, like tonight, we would be doing Silver and Black Ladies Night. And I want to let folks know that there were some things going on, personal. And it's none of your business, but we weren't able to have the ladies on tonight. Both of them had things going on. So I said, that's fool. That's a fool. That's a Freudian slip. That's cool. But I want to make sure I have something on for Tuesday. Now we have the Tuesday, and we can cuss. Now I'm not gonna cuss unless I really need to. But I want to let y'all know that there is no reason in hell why you have to hold back. Okay? Because some people will hold back because they can't swear. I get it. But if you absolutely positively need to swear, you can swear. Mojo! Holy shnikes! Salute to you, shipmate. Good hearing from you. And I know Mojo swears like a sailor. You know why? Because Mojo is a sailor. Oh, wait a second. He's an officer. That's for you, bud. You know, he is an officer. Oh, Doc Cabral, he's a warrant officer. So at least he has class. Sick. Yeah, everybody likes this hat. I've had it's my old it's my old starter. I got a lot of nice hats. I have and I wanted to do this, but I never really have gotten a chance to. I was gonna like take them down like one by one and do because I got some really, really old hats. Oh, freshly retired. Sir, the watch is relieved. You can stand with your shipmates that are of the retired ranks and salute to you, sir, with full emotion and full heart to my shipmate Mojo. Is it? How many years did you do, bub? Was it like 25? Maybe 30? Chief Warrant Officer, going ashore, retired. There you go. I know I can't whistle. I need a bosun. Mojo, you do that, right? Mojo can vote. 24 and some change. I thought it was like 25. Give me a bosun pipe. And Doc Cabral, retired HM1, independent duty corpsman, sends you ashore as well. Curtis Flores just win Brady? Fuck you. I swore. Okay, I apologize. But you can do it. Because this is a non-Roku show. It's Potty Mouth night. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to what Anthony Provencio, and I know Anthony's going to love tonight because Anthony fucking swears like every other fucking word is fuck. It is. And Anthony will tell you that. Get this shared. Share it up, especially when it's Potty Mouth night. I still need to show I still need a show for Friday, but I'll figure that out. Quartermaster. Second class. Hernandez reporting for duty. Fucker. Fuck you as well. Fuck you very much, shipmate. Love you. That is the man. That's Captain Jack Daniels with Captain Jack. You're not a freaking independent duty corpsman? I thought you were. Doc. Come on. Fluent in sailor. Definitely. I want to weigh in on the Camlin story. Yes, Jared. But, Jared, I'm going to try. What's a quartermaster? A quartermaster, those are the guys that drive the boat. Okay, boatswain mates generally are the ship's helmsmen. But a quartermaster, they tell you where to go. They're the guys that steer, put you on a course, okay? They do the chart, so they get you in and out of all the tight spaces. They'll say, we are going at 090 for X nautical miles. Okay? They're the Google Maps of the ship. They're the Google Maps of the ships. And yeah, he is from the city. Yeah, there you go, Anthony. And all prayers for Damar Hamlin. Oh, okay. At the time, preventive medical public. I thought you were an IDC as well. Whatever. You're an IDC to me. And thank you again. This hat is rare. I like it, which is why everybody wants to get it. Yeah. Anthony. Anthony's going to come into the show tonight. Anthony, you got to hit the link though when I put it out. And Jared said, all I can say is for friends and family here in Pittsburgh and everywhere else in the NFL. Jared, when I drop the link, try to come in that way, please, please, please. The reason why I say that is because it's such a pain in the fucking ass. And I can say fucking ass when you do the call-ins because then people say they can't hear you. And I want people to hear you. I want people to hear you. Oso's in the house. I'll get to that in a minute. Raiders with a project. Now, that's projected, Sean. That's 2023, by the way. That's for next year because we just hit for 20. So 2023. I know you meant that. Projected 117 and change in cap space, which includes cars, $40 million off the books, 23 players under contract, and backhook a good share contract handed out this free agency. Yeah. But I don't like to do backloaded deals. I really don't. The one thing I did like about Marvel's McKenzie is that he did deals that were front loaded, so you knew exactly where your contract stood. Because when you start pushing it down the line again and again and again, because Al did that, and we got into cap fucking hell. Because eventually you got to pay the piper. Let's do some deals that are smart. Also, again, in the house. Sup? It's up to you. What are your thoughts on David Carr saying all that smack about Raiders doing Derek? Well, they did. I didn't hear the conversation, but that's his brother. And I honestly feel okay that they could have done it a little bit nicer. But here's the thing. Of course, his brother is going to say that, and I am on record saying this, okay? It's a business deal. And I'm going to take back what I said about, because I said him not being with the team is pussy fuck or shit like that. I can't remember. It was a fucked up thing. I take it back. I take back my comments, okay? I said it was fucked up. No. They told him to go. And when I was watching the Howie Long video, now I know why. If he's in the facility and he gets a hangnail, it's an injury, they owe $40 million. All about money. And I said it was all about money when they cut him that they couldn't play. But I forgot that if you're in the facility, you're still with the Raiders. And if you're with the Raiders, if you have an injury, then you're due the $40 million. That's why they told him to go away. It was a Raiders decision, not his decision. If it's a Raiders decision, again, was it dirty? Sure. Was it? It was a business decision. I understand it. But yeah, it's hard to let go of people. Anthony, I'm going to give the link in a minute. TNBC family will be in Las Vegas. Hollywood will be there with me. I'm not officially TNBC, but I'm TNBC friendly because I got Oso with me. So I'm TNBC friendly, love TNBC. I love all the clubs. I rep everybody, right, Oso? Better make sure you say that. Ah, Darren Rigg. Good hearing from you, brother. There's my Chief. One of my Chiefs fans, because I have like 3. Darren Ray is also retired. Were you a Sergeant Major? Sergeant Major, Darren, retired. He, as a Chief, I will say this. I'm going to give Darren some props. He's a Chiefs fan with class. And I taught him the best words. Darren, make sure you write that in the comment section. The best words you can ever say about, well, at least we've won a Super Bowl, or how long has it been since you won a Super Bowl? And before the Chiefs won it this last time, it'd been 50 fucking years. 50 fucking years. But now he said at least that he's been to a Super Bowl and won one recently. Whoa, lots of people in here. I like that. Wait a second, Doc. Fucking A. Okay? Wait a second. Permission to come aboard. Anna Diaz. Thank you. Raider Ray's in that. Wow, that's good. That's a great party tonight. Raider Ray, I miss you, brother. I'll give you the link in a minute. Anna's in the house. Jack Kenna's here. Wow, it's great. Jack Kenna, outstanding. Anna and Mojo. Okay, here we go. It's extremely obvious we're moving on from DC. Yeah, but we got thoughts on how to skin the quarterback cat during this offseason. We will get to that, Mojo. And then please want to get the link. Mojo, come in if you're not busy. Jimmy Farrell's in here. God damn. Well, sorry, I said GD. I try not to say GD. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Hit the thing. I heard it and he didn't lie. You got to punch out an asshole if he fucks with the little bro. Yeah. Let's talk Chiefs. We will, Darren. We will. But first, before we do all of this, okay, David needs to start respecting his brothers, but come on, man. And he was, but here's another thing. And I will say this, okay? Yeah, fuck you, Darren. Hey, before I could never say that because he was one of my bosses. He's not one of my bosses anymore. So I think, fuck you, Darren. I actually have said that a couple times to him, and I said, respectfully, fuck you, Darren. Remember? I did always say respectfully, and Darren's good people. And I am, I'm TNBC family, I know. And Captain Jack is TNBC. And yeah, I love you too. Happy New Year to everybody. Oh! Pardon me, Lieutenant Colonel Ray. I demoted you. I apologize, Lieutenant Colonel Ray. Oh, you were an 8. Great apologies. No, I seriously apologize, sir. I have that senior enlisted respect for you, sir. And I'm bullshitting. Senior Lieutenant Colonel. Isn't that great? Penn State won a game. Good. I'll send you your shirt this year. Hey, nice. Thank you. I will. You'll what? Oh, tell him what the thing is. Captain, have you at least seen the mock drafts? No, I don't give a flying fuck about the mock drafts. Why? Because they're mock drafts. They will change 60 times between now and when you go out to Kansas City. Oh, hey, take care there, Darren. Good to see you in your shipmate. And we will talk Chiefs Week if you want to pop in. Can't pay DC 40 minutes. Yeah, I agree. Boy, there's a lot of shit going on. I get to sit next to a legend this weekend. He gets to sit next to his wife. She is legendary. She is legendary. If you're a Chiefs fan, Mike, not. Yeah, what was it that De Niro said? Guy kind of disrespected you a little bit. No. Mike, there are a few. OG and Jack Kenna, hope all's well. Raider A's in there. Carr wins the Super Bowl with another team, ends up in Hoffa. Will he go in as that team? Probably. Honestly, right? And I'm on record. I said this on the radio the other day. Please, by the way, like, share this up. I want to have a lot of people in here tonight. I'm here. I can fucking cuss. You can fucking cuss. And I will put the link up. Carr will win a Super Bowl with another team because I think he has that capability. And then I'm going to giggle my goo fucking ass off at somebody who shall remain nameless because he hated him. But here's another thing I will say, and I'm on record. Josh McDaniel held back. Did you see the play calling this weekend against the number one defense in the fucking NFL, at least top 3? And we put 34 fucking points on them. And the offense ran crisply, right? Stidham played well. By the way, he's a free agent. Need to sign him. He played well. Why? Because he knows the system. And McDaniel knows how to use him. And I know that Anna calls him Mikaka. We had this discussion on Sunday, but he ran it well. And if Derek Carr, I got your respect for Derek Carr, wins the Super Bowl, he will go into the Hall of Fame as that team. Seriously. Mock draft says the Raiders are picking the quarterback from Kentucky, Will Levis. Okay. If he drops. Yeah, thank you, Ed. Thank you. Mike Sarah, be nice to show some class. No, you're not. What, an asshole? He's not an asshole. Oh, okay. See, I'm a little behind on the comments. Apologies. Oh, do you get the pick? I saw that, James. I think E8 is a pro. Yes! There you go! I knew I fucking liked Derek. That's another reason. He went from lieutenant colonel to a master sergeant. That is a fucking promotion. I didn't want to say it. But I tell you what, though, he makes a hell of a lot more money. And we will. And Darren, pop in if you want to talk about Chiefs Week. Okay. No, I don't know. CJ Stroud, no. He's a statue. Will Levis would be awesome for this, but I would like Stidham and Creed for. So yes. And why not? Why not have Stidham and Levis there? I don't think you need to draft that high. Thank you, Anthony. Fuck mock drafts. There we go. Raiders have no chance for Caleb Williams next year. Probably not, unless they trade up. Williams won't be available a year until next, but Raiders don't need him. And yeah, you just want Eddie Murphy. Goonie Goo Goo. Yeah, exactly. I'll laugh my Goonie Goo Goo ass off at somebody who shall remain nameless. Josh is my favorite coach because he's coach of Raiders. There you go, Mojo. Stidham is a better quarterback with McDaniels. Thank you. And it is going to be a tough game this week because, again, Darren Ray is the Chiefs fan. Okay. He definitely knows, which is why Brady, Jimmy G, and Mac Jones are the talk of them coming the way. Yeah, but why pay? We need – here, Anthony, and I get it. And I'll put the link up in a minute. But if you can give, and I don't know, somebody do spot track, right? Somebody gets spot track on what Jared Stidham's contract is, right? Right now. If they sign him to a nice deal, okay, and I think he's at $1 million per. I think he's at $1 million per. Okay, maybe I'm low. Maybe it's 3. Okay, if you sign him to a $5 million a year contract, and that might be high. If he's at, let's call it $3 million per, and that's a guess at spot track. Or actually, I still think it was like a little over $1 million a year. I think, and he's a free agent, and he knows the system, and he has the player reputation. He'll be fine, right? Why the fuck do you need to sign old man fucking Brady at $30 million per? No, fuck that. And yeah, I hate fucking Brady. Everybody knows that. I get it. Sit in my face because he's a Raiders quarterback. All eyes on G. Thank you there as well, Sean. Okay, Josh Jacobs says 2,000 scrimmage yards, making him the only second rate. Yes, Marcus Allen. Raider Saf, good to see you in here as well. Jacobs staying now that Carr's contract is out of the way. If the Raiders pay him. And I did get a chance to talk with Josh this weekend. Great guy. Great guy. And I actually got a chance to talk with a close personal friend of Josh this weekend, they were wearing Niner gear, but they said they were from Tulsa. And I'm like, wow, we had a conversation. I don't want to say what they said because I hope that the gentleman will contact me because I want him on my show. He had a lot of amazing things to say about Josh, but I want it from the source. If it doesn't happen, I will eventually say it, but we need to keep Josh. We need to keep Josh. And he has more yards than Marcus. Steady throws for 200 plus and 2 touchdowns on Saturday. He's officially the transition quarterback. Bingo. Thank you, Mojo. That's why he's fucking smart. I got 2 officers in here. Mark Davis wanted Carr off the team. McDaniels is going to want him to play and stay a Raider. Well, thank you. If we need to sign, thank you. Heavy defense. Fuck Brady. Thank you. Sign Stidham, save money. Thank you. Wild Turkey. Me and Cap had dinner with Marcus a couple of weeks ago. We did. Was he at your table? Mojo, was he at your table? But we did have dinner with him. It was a big room. Big room. Stidham is free agent after year. He's making just under $1 million. There you go. If you sign him to a $4 million a year contract, if he knows the system, and that's still a little high, sign him to $3 million a year, right? Hey, we're gonna triple your contract, $3 million a year with incentives, or if you get the different things, it goes up, right? $3 million a year because he knows the system. Needs over 150 okay, I don't know about that, but. Jack Kenneth, salute. Okay, Anthony, no team will take that contract cars unless our Raiders eat. No. Stidham beats the Chiefs. They have to sign him. I agree. No, he was right in front. I was with Murph and yeah, there you go. I want to be with that table too. I would franchise Stidham, see how he is next season, and some resign. That's not a bad idea. So to turn into an NFL. But yeah, well, you don't know. Ed Winchell, I got one name for you. Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon was a career backup, right? Rich Gannon was a career backup who was a MVP of the league. Okay, let me put the link up, okay? Because I know people are saying, "Fuck you, shut up." Put the link up. And Sean Johnson, thank you for all your stats. Okay, I'm putting the link up. Devontae Adams, here we go. Sets new Raiders. Team record, unbelievable. That was awesome, Cat. Currently, yeah, that catch did it. And that was a great fucking catch. There's the link. There's the link, man. There's the link. Hit the link. And share this up. Jay, do you talk betting? No, I'm. Darren, honestly, I was on a show in Vegas on Friday, which is why I actually went out a day early. And they do all the betting talk and things like that. And I've been with Ken Thompson before, who I hope I didn't piss Ken off, so I haven't heard from him yet. But I was on a different sports radio show, and they were talking all of these bets, right? I don't do that. And you know that. Darren, you know that. But it is a little high. Yeah, and look at this comment. They let Gannon go. They being the Chiefs. Captain McShit did Carr so wrong. Well, okay, who does this to a long time? Okay. Well, you know what, Jack? Okay, that's your coach, though. And there was a guy, and I'll get to you in a minute there, OG. There was a guy that was having a sign that said "Fire McDaniel." I said, I can't be in a picture like that. I can't. And then everybody was saying, well, he fucked up. I said, no, he did. Said Stidham threw for 365, 3 touchdowns, and the second pick wasn't his fault because Bosa knocked Miller right back into him, threw up a duck. And there are differences. I said this. There should be different stats for interceptions. Triple X, so. Triple X. There you go. Thank you, Mojo. And the link is here. I'm gonna go. Hey, you ready, shipmate? You ready? Oh, he's chomping at the fucking bit, man. He's gonna cuss his fucking ass off. Okay, let's get my shipmate in here. Oh, I'm gonna move you because this way. Yeah, there you go. How you doing? What's going on?
I'm listening to this bullshit, and I'm like, sorry. What did Stidham do? He came out, played the same fucking game we've been playing this whole year with just higher numbers, higher numbers. We still played well in the first half, took a lead, blew it, collapsed in the third, and then lost in the end. He didn't do anything different than Derek Carr would just, except for higher numbers to match up with a team with higher numbers.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, and I don't know if you're trying to defend Stidham or blow up Carr. And I'll get with Jack. Yeah,
I'm talking about McDaniel's sorry ass scheme.
Well, but no. Wait a second. I firmly believe that Josh McDaniel was holding back with Derek Carr.
Yeah, because he ran plays he'd never run before with Stidham. Okay, yeah. He put him in a bad light. Mark Davis. Let me tell you about Mr. Bad Shitty Haircut. Okay, his father would interfere with the team, but at least he knew what the fuck he was doing. Mark Davis made this decision, and he didn't know shit about football. Fucking clown. I'm just so disgusted with this organization right now. Jack, I've been a fan for 49 years, damn near a half century. And I'm so sick of this team. So if David Carr comes out in defense of his brother, good. And if Derek says, I have a no trade clause, so keep me or cut me, they're going to cut him, and they ain't getting no picks. Stupid bonehead shit Mark Davis is doing. From the top down, this organization is turned to trash. And I guess there's going to be an expose coming out about that through David Carr. And you know what? Good. Because everybody's like complaining about it. Well, you know what? Let Raider Nation know what's really going on then.
Yeah. Well,
I'm ready to switch to the XFL, USFL, rugby, and just no. I'm done with this, man. This is disgusting crap. This is the second worst decision in Raiders history of how they treated Derek Carr. The first worst is when Al Davis got this dumbass idea to trade Marcus Allen to the freaking Chiefs.
No, you are wrong. You are wrong. He did not trade Marcus Allen to the Chiefs. He let Marcus Allen go at the end of his contract because Marcus Allen wanted to go. Marcus Allen was a free agent, and he said, oh, you're not going to play me? Fuck you. I'm going to Kansas City and playing, which is the same thing that Josh Jacobs
may end up in a Chiefs uniform running against us and beating our asses next year because they fucked him too.
Right, and that's the thing. And like I said, and I wouldn't, if the Raiders don't pay Josh a good amount of money, and I'm going to tell you this, I will say this. I won't give away the whole interview, but I will say this. Josh Jacobs is pissed at the Raiders, an organization that he loves because of the way he was treated this year. And he came out and he is running his ass off to prove a point. Because I'm just saying that. I'm not going to say anything further because I want the person that knows Josh Jacobs personally. Hopefully he will come on to this show. Okay.
But if Josh Jacobs is furious with this organization and our enemy, our mortal enemy, the chefs, contact him and say, hey, we'll give you the bag they won't because Hilaire ain't it. Now you got a deadly force that's going to stay deadly for a few more years because now they not only have a passing game, they got a running game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and see, Ed Winslow supported that. He was on. He was at the end of his contract.
Yep. Okay, but still, stupid Al Davis decision, and now Mark Davis has made it even stupider because he doesn't even know football. He just needs to freaking figure out his haircut first. We're screwed for a while.
Well, we'll see. But again, looking at him and talking to him closer than you and I are right now there, because again, it's like the distance between myself and the computer. I'm talking to Josh Jacobs at the signing on Friday. You can tell that he wants to be a Raider. He wants to be a Raider. So that's the point.
But here's the thing. Is Ziegler going to give a running back?
Welcome to Cannon Fire Podcast, my shipmate who I went to class with, who has – if you ever want to talk about fake pirate shit, and he knows I love it saying the fake pirate, go over and watch the Cannon Fire Podcast. Great gentleman, okay? Great guy. And he has his podcast all about the fake pirates. So if you ever want to get off the Raiders bandwagon, go join Cannon Fire Podcast.
Do you actually believe that Dave Ziegler is going to give a running back bag?
I don't think he's going to give him a bag, but he can give him a bag minus.
And you don't think Andy Reid isn't licking his chops right now going, ha, 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 ha. We'll give him bag because we know how to work magic voodoo numbers in our what is that cap? They do. They work some voodoo magic in their cap. They will hook him up and go, hey, come over here. We'll hook you up with a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because he ain't been paid much. First round pick, rookie pay.
But still, he's paid. He got paid well. He got that rookie contract as a first rounder, though. It's not like he was making ball scratch. He was making some money.
But what he's done earned bag. And the Raiders aren't going to do it. And if they franchise tag him, he's going to really perform poorly next year. Then they'll let him go. And the Chiefs will go, hey, we know what you're doing. Come on over here. We'll give you the bag. This is what's going to end up happening because the Raider organization is a dysfunctional shit show. It's a dumpster fire.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be exposed by David Carr very soon. You know what? All these Raiders, content creators mad about it? Well, you can be mad about it, but you're going to watch it because you're going to want to know what's really going on.
Yeah. I mean, again, and I can't fault. Here's the thing. And I think Mojo said it as well. Thank you for Mojo for saying it. There is dirty deals and shit in every NFL franchise.
See the Washington Commanders.
Well, exactly. There's dirty shit amongst every franchise. But the thing is that shit gets exposed eventually. Okay? So we'll see.
All evils are brought to the light.
Share this up, folks. Share this up. This is the fucking A. It's a good show tonight. Damn it. There you go. Go ahead.
No, there's all evil gets brought to light eventually. Okay. And this evil of our little empire we're in that we're all in love with, this will be brought to light too. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, I've got you got me next year. Other than that, after that, I'm going to the USFL, XFL, rugby, anything I can do to get it. I will never root for another team in the NFL, but the Raiders. But I'm not going to watch this stuff. And if you bring in Tom Brady, I'm done. I will be done. It's canceled.
Well, and here's the thing, and I'm on
reality show.
I'm on record. I will hate every fucking minute if Tom Brady is our quarterback. I will hate every minute of it. I will. Okay, but if he's here, he better fucking win. But I'm saying, if Jarrett Stidham knows the system, why do you need Tom Brady?
Yeah, he doesn't have the arm anymore. He has somewhat of an arm, but he's done. And you know what? If you bring in defensive players and all the like crazy and free agency and the draft, I might take one more year. And then, yes, James Farrell, we could have the dynasty. But you bring in Tom Brady, I won't know if there's a dynasty because I'll be done. I'll be like, nope.
Okay.
No, I'm not kidding. I really cannot root for that man. He's a piece of shit.
No, see, that's the point, though. OG. I root for that. And anybody wearing that, I root for that. I don't root for the name on the uniform. And it will make me sick. Okay. And by the way, this is from our shipmate who knows about the Bucs. Brady won't be a Raider. There's no way. It just doesn't make sense. He's been vocal about his desire to stay on the East Coast. If he goes west, he'll be a Niner. I agree with that. But it's Tampa or retirement. No, see, I don't agree with that there, Ken. I think that he might go to the Raiders. It's just very, very small amount. Yeah, and just like I said, it's the shield. I hate, and Cannon Fire Podcast knows this. I hate and despise everything Brady, everything fake pirate. I like my buddy who's a fake pirate podcaster. He's good people, but I hate the team. I hate Tom Brady. I hate, loathe, abhor, and despise Tom Brady. Right? But if he's a Raider, I gotta at least put up with it. See, I didn't say like. I gotta put up with it. I don't.
And Ed Winchell, that was a good one. How can the NFL have softer rules after last night to keep it competitive? You have to tackle. They're going to change it to where you have to tackle within a baseball strike zone. I'm telling you. Because most of these injuries that happen, the way it happened in baseball. So you got to lower it down to where you got to throw a strike zone. And they'll probably have to lower that below the armpits to below the ribs into the upper knees and train people how to do it, and they'll have to take flags until they adjust and train kids how to do that, because otherwise you need to put these guys in different gear, man. The pads, I don't know what they're made of.
See, that's coming. And I'm glad you're talking about something that I wanted to talk about, which was the Hamlin situation. Hey, OG, I want to put Jack on real quick. I'm going to get you next. I'm going to put Jack on with you, and then you can say hi to him, and then we can.
Hey, brother.
What's up, brothers? Hey,
Merry
Christmas, Happy New Year. Love you guys, man.
Missed you, man.
Miss you too. You got my pick?
Yep, I got it.
So Cap, I sent OG a pic of Jim Otto's house in Yuba City.
Nice.
Just a minute ago.
Nice.
It's like a big, huge bungalow kind of thing.
It's huge, dude. It's a huge property, huge house. But besides that, it's like, man, our Raiders are doing stuff wrong. It's like, McShitface is. Can't curse? No, I thought it was
You can curse. Fuck that. You can curse.
You can curse. What I'm saying is, this was the segue. You guys do all of that bro hugging, because I'm going to segue to you on a 2-screen. Okay. So give me your best thought on a 3-screen before we say goodbye to OG, because I know you've had over 5. I want to keep the show moving.
I'm going to keep it small. So
okay.
I'm going to keep it small tonight. So
okay.
Yes, I feel like our Raiders did Carr wrong. You don't do that to a journeyman of any player on this team.
Agreed.
The way the Raiders did this, that is like disrespectful. And I'm a Carr fan,
It is.
but you know what? This is like the old time disrespect for like doing that to a player. There is no reason in the world to do what the Raiders did. Say, go sit your ass down and get out of the locker room. You're not even there for a backup. We're going to sit you down because we don't want you to get hurt because of money. Because if you get hurt, then we got to owe you all this money. But
Yes.
you're not even there for a backup.
That's right.
Just walk away. That is disrespectful. You know, and I put that straight up on McDaniels and Ziegler. It's like I've lost so much respect for those guys. So if I were to take a Carr or Ziegler or like McDaniels, I'd take Carr and get rid of those mother effers because you know what? That is just bad.
That was Mark Davis's decision.
You don't do that to your players. When you're
Mark
Raiders, you're always
Davis
the Raiders.
made that decision. Mark,
Here's the thing.
the fucking haircut Davis did that.
Okay.
Now, his father interfered with the team, but at least he knew football.
I'm going to say this, okay? Mojo said it. Matthew said it. It is a business. I don't like it. I'm on record. I don't like it, but I understand it.
I get it, but you don't like make them leave the team and like not put him out there as you like the backup.
Okay?
Let him be out there, like let him support.
I'm going to throw this up. What did Al Davis do to Marcus Allen?
That's a whole different story.
No, it is. No, it is not. No, it is not. And fuck you for saying it's different. It was not different. Al Davis had an agenda, and he told Marcus Allen, and I know for a fact, he told Marcus Allen that you need to do X, Y, and Z, and Marcus Allen told him to pack sand, right? So he sat him on the bench. He sat him on the bench behind Bo Jackson. And
he played third downs only.
Wait. And he sat him on the bench behind Eric Dickerson. And Marcus Allen was pissed. So what did Marcus Allen do? He went to Kansas City, and he continued his Hall of Fame career. But Marcus Allen was done dirty by Al Davis, right? It's the same thing. It was a business decision. It
was a personal fight between those two.
Yeah, because he slept with like a niece's daughter or something. Like, I don't know.
No, it basically.
When Arshell, one of the greatest players of the Raiders history, says, "My hands are tied." I remember that interview. My hands are tied. I can't play him except for third downs. It's what
I remember going to
said.
the games in Los Angeles, and everybody's screaming because Al comes down with Magic Johnson. They're all screaming, "Play Marcus!" And he just was looking around like, "Oh shit, these fuckers are pissed at me," and left.
It's really kind of sad, guys.
Al Davis did it because it was personal. But here's the difference between Al Davis and Mark Davis making these decisions. You're interfering with the team. Guess what? Al Davis knew football. Mark Davis doesn't know shit.
Agreed.
Okay.
He made a big mistake.
Hey, you said you were going to keep it short. Are we done?
So you guys got me kind of off topic. So it's a great game for Stidham. Yes, we should re-sign him as like a backup, quarterback again. But now we're going to have to let Carr go. We're going to have to burn a first-round pick or even trade up to get a quarterback that we want. Maybe he will start. Maybe he won't start. It's like it's gonna throw us off again. And then maybe Devontae doesn't even want to be here anymore.
We don't have to let Carr go.
So you're gonna say like they're gonna let him go or like restructure or keep the contract?
Well, that's the $1 million, or actually the $40 million question. That's the $40 million question. We have his rights, right? He has a no trade clause. They are going to work with. We're going to work with him as to where he wants to go, because he has a no trade clause. At worst, we're going to cut his ass. At worst, okay. But I think they're going to say, Derek, these are your decisions. Because Derek already said he's already come back and said, "Hey, I remember how he said I'm going to retire if I'm not a Raider." I'm going to retire if I'm not a Raider. Where did
Yeah,
that
but
go?
that was then. It's like, he's just typing it up and like, look at his brother.
But the point is, he said that last year, right?
Right, but he was treated dirty, so that's off the table now.
But it doesn't matter. If you say something, you can say, "Oh, I didn't mean it like that because I was treated like shit." I get it, but you said it at the time. And if you're a man of your words, if you're going to say, "Yes, at that time I meant that, but now I do not because I was fucked over by the organization," at least say it like, "Well, he's a Christian. He won't say it like that," but let him say what he needs to say. Okay.
David Carr already said it that way, the way it needed to be said. And you know what? They hosed this guy in the middle of his career. You know what? If he says, "You know what? Fuck, you cut me.
Okay.
I'm either staying here. I'm not trading. I'm staying here, or you cut me." And if they cut him, they get nothing. And he deserves that.
We will see what happens.
Okay,
we got about 6 weeks until we figure out what happens.
I think it's February 15th. So
40 days.
So guys, so think of this. So even if they have a trade partner, the deals can't go done until after March. So 15th. Then we got to trust our trade partner not to screw us.
Yeah.
And say, "You know what? I changed my mind." And then we're done. It's like then we got to let them go anyways. So February 15th is the big date, and it's like, can we trust any other team? Like, say, no, we're not going to do that. So we're going to lose those picks anyways. Then it's going to be a free agent. Then they can try to sign him.
Oh, I don't know, but you can have something that in case, and I'm sure that they can figure out something that says, if you rescind on this trade, you'll owe us X, Y, and Z. I'm sure they can do that.
Maybe.
He says, if you rescind on this trade, not only will you be, let's say that they're going to get, and I'm going to say this, and then I need you guys to go, so I want to get some other people.
Okay.
Because I love.
So let me say what I want to say, then I'll just leave. So again, there's only like 64 plays this year with all our top wide receivers on the field at the same time.
Right.
Between Waller, Renfro, Adams. So like he didn't have a lot. And then you know what? We all know Carr's not a good cold player. So he threw 3 picks. So it was a bad game. Everybody has a bad game here or there. Yes, Stidham had a great game. Don't get all hyped up, Raider Nation, because Stidham had a good game. It's one game. So look at. Okay,
he still lost.
But I'm saying that he knows the fucking playbook, and I will say that McDaniels did the plays better with Stidham because he knows that Stidham knows the plays. And by the way, what would the results be? What were the results, Jack? And again, I'm not. Oh, okay. You know what? Is that your final?
Well, we did lose. You know what? For Northern California guys like me, this was like the Super Bowl this year.
I know.
You know,
quickly,
it's like NorCal, like Niners, Raiders. It's like this was the Super Bowl. So Stidham had a great game. I love that he had a great game. And I'm glad, but I wanted to say before was like Waller is like all support is Stidham, but I did not see Waller do that for Carr this whole season. So I will leave you guys like with that, and you guys can chirp on it and do whatever you need to do. I love you guys. Happy New Year's. Best wishes 2023.
Love you as well. So the fuck you was wonderfully said with a smile. You know that. You know that.
I love you guys.
Take care, Jack. Good hearing from you. OG, I'm gonna go because I got Jimmy Farrell on the line as well. And I want to get
Van City, I just want to say, look, 9 years and didn't get that playoff win, but guess what? 6 offensive coordinators, 6 different schemes in 9 years. No, that's BS.
Okay. OG, good seeing from you, brother. I'm glad you're doing well. There you go. Now, Jimmy Farrell, you're going to have to fucking wait for a second. And the reason why is there's so many fucking comments I want to get to. And then, if you don't mind, sir. If you don't mind. Because I got, Jimmy giving you a thumbs up. Okay. Here's the thing. And good night to everybody as well. Good night to OG, Daniel, and Jack. I love them. We're family. We can have family trouble. It's like Thanksgiving. Here it is. What happened? We start winning football games when Carr is no longer the quarterback. There you go. And I need to settle down because Dave Chappell says so. Okay. 8 seasons, all but 2 games. And by the way, of those 64 plays that they had together, what were the results? If you're gonna go there, what were the results? Did Carr overthrow? Did he get incompletions? Did he get? Because again, he did well, but it's semantics. I am not a Josh McDaniel dick sucker. I'm not a Derek Carr dick sucker. But I will say results are that McDaniels had that good rapport with Jarrett Stidham. And I said, sign him to a contract and let him compete to be the number 1. I don't want Tom fucking Brady. 3 years on the bench instead of being the greatest of all time, he went to KC. Okay. Rob, that's his decision. There you go. Big Tone's in here. Thank you for your big tone. Mark was never a fan of Carr. He went and gone to 2020. There you go. So this has been coming. Big Dave thinks Mark made the call. Yeah, when he ran with it, it's true. I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes. I don't know. It's all hearsay. 2 winning seasons and 1 game over 500. Mark Davis is signing the checks. That is true. Mojo has it right there. Why am I so quiet? I'm not quiet. I'm trying to get caught up on the comments, Dave. I'm trying to get caught up on the comments. Then we will be picking top 10. Okay. I don't know who that. He's gone. That's Stu. He's gone. 20 years, 2 playoffs, but isn't anything. Okay. Yeah. I won't watch next year if Clown is our quarterback. Who's Clown? Van. Who's Clown? You need to Carolina. He's cut. He won't make the team out after this. Okay, New York Jets. He ain't going to the Jets. Like I said, he'll go to somewhere. I think he will try. I think it'll be a warm weather thing because he doesn't like playing in the cold. It's true. His hands are small, and his hands are not big. This is truth, and he can't grip as well on a cold ball. I know that's going to be taken by somebody. Maybe the Raiders bring back Carr and restructure his contract, possibly. Danny Van City says, "Talk, thank you." He should honor that word. Agreed, Captain. Yeah. Carr just saying that to suck up to the fans. He never meant it. I agree with that too, Big Tone. Thank you. Derek Clown. Okay, Derek Clown. Lively conversation we've had. Share this up. This is good. Let him be Mullins champion. Thank you, Darren Ray. Thank you, Darren Ray, still staying in here. And Darren hopefully will pop in. We'll talk Kansas City. DC versus Mark Davis and Octa. DC versus Mark Davis. He's getting cut. There's no reason for a trade to turn. No, I disagree, Mojo, in one respect, because there are people that want him. Indy wants him. Atlanta would want him. There's a bunch of different people that would want him. So we have the things where, yeah, he can, and we can also say we have these teams. Which team would you want to go to? So we'll see. We'll see. Bold moves make great teams. I agree. Oh, and Jack Kenna sent me pictures. And like I said, I love Jack Kenna and I love OG Daniel. It's not like I'm hating life. Dana too busy Ooh, Dana White slaps his wife? I did not know that. New York Jets did the same thing to Joe Namath. Yeah. And you went to San Francisco. Thanks, Ed, for bringing reality in. Carr's not a winner. Cabral, Andrew Dodd, Page did the same thing to Jim Plunkett. It's been done. Here, the Colts got rid of Johnny Unitas. The Niners got rid of Brody. And the Niners got rid of Joe Montana. And they're saying the same thing. Oh, it was done wrong. Come on, guys and gals, mates and wenches. It's been done. And I like this from Big Tone. the offense played well the entire game. And if it wasn't for fucking Joey Bosa blowing up Colton Miller, that was a touchdown to Devontae Adams, and we would have won the game. It's true. Devontae Adams had gotten a car play. Okay, and Jimmy, I'm almost done. Players said the plays were the same. Thank you. Players said the plays were the same. And Hilo says, fuck David Carr. Talking about it, let DC. Okay, yeah, it's the way it is. Carr never won a playoff game. Dave Chappell. Dave, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good night there. Excuses. Stop with the excuses. Excuses. Nutty Renate's in here. God, there's a lot of. I can't get to all the fucking comments. He's a loser. Super Bowl bust with Brady. Curtis, I don't want him, but that's fine. Definitely is just knowing to say his hands are small like Nate. Oh, fuck you, Darren Ray. Oh, fuck you, Darren Ray. Okay. The defense didn't cause Carr to overthrow. Thank you. OCs didn't cause to throw the ball out of bounds on 4th and goal. The head coach didn't cause Carr to panic, throw the ball out of bounds. Anthony Ruiz, that's the truth. We know we have a Carr to lose. Overall, they lead the way that got cut, the way the team they went to. What's the number? It's no, Anthony. Hit the link. Indy let Peyton walk. Thank you, Mojo. Okay. Giants got rid of Y.A. Tittle. Thank you. Carr would have never survived in San Francisco. That's true. He would have been sacked 5 or 6 times. Guy knows, but it would stop. But yeah, time for a fresh start. Thank you, Saf. Aaron Rodgers was right. About what? NFL players get constant physical. It would win out of Harkin. That was rapid onset. Harkin. Okay, Adams was double covered. Yeah, but okay, Mike, he beat the coverage. Look again. He beat the coverage. Okay? He beat the coverage. It was a touchdown because I saw Adams. He beat the coverage. He was double covered, but he beat the coverage. Show me that it would have been not an intercept or not a touchdown. Jimmy Farrell, I know you're not ready. I'm going to bring you in. Thank you for coming in here. This is a lively discussion tonight. Like, share, share. How you doing, brother?
Not bad. How are you?
Okay, good. What's up?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Before I go to my Raiders, I want to talk about last night's game. What
Please
happened?
do. Thank you for talking about last night's game. I've been able to get to it.
What happened? It was horrible, terrible. I really felt bad for the guy. Okay, they're putting CPR on. The players are crying. Okay, the players are saying we're not playing this game. Okay, so what the hell are you making those fans sit in the stadium for an hour? Once he went into that ambulance and took off, game's canceled. We're not playing tonight. Making a big announcement. Don't make those fans sit there and wait.
I agree.
I mean, that's Goodell and the stupid NFL doing bullshit, something like that last night. Here's a guy laying on the ground, fighting for his life. Players are crying. They're praying for him. Goes into an ambulance. They give him CPR. And they don't know if they're going to play this game or not. Are they out of their fucking mind? Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
That was the disgrace. I couldn't believe how long the fans were just sitting there waiting. If there's gonna, I think I would have left. I couldn't watch. I couldn't, even if they did play it, I couldn't watch that. I mean, what are your thoughts?
Well, here's the thing, and I will say I'm going to recuse myself from the entire. Well, not from the entire situation. I was on a flight, okay, and Ed Winchell was texting me, and he said, and I won't say what Ed, but he said that there was an incident where the Monday night game was suspended, right, or postponed. Well, it was postponed first and suspended, or suspended and postponed, whatever it was. It was one then the other, right? Right. I didn't see I still have yet to see the play. I haven't seen it yet. Why? Because I've been at work. Okay.
Well, what happened is he tackled the guy, and the impact.
Yeah, he tackled him, popped up, took 2 steps, and went right back.
Because the impact hit his chest.
Right.
Therefore, he had an irregular heartbeat. And then, it's almost like he had a stroke on the field.
Mhm.
Basically, is what happened. And my girlfriend told me they're guys from McKees Rocks, which is like 20, 30 minutes away from my house. He went to University of Pittsburgh, and guy's 24 years old. And, it's a tragedy that something like this happened. Really is. But to have the fans sit there and wait and see if there's a good, it's utterly disgusting.
And I agree with that, because when I got off the plane and I spoke with Ed Winchell, I said, in my estimation, okay, the NFL lawyers had a field day. They were called up. If they were asleep, they were called into work. The NFL lawyers were going about, what the fuck are we going to do? Because not only is it what was going on the field, right? Mm-hmm. Because remember, the ESPN commentators per report said that they said there will be a 5-minute warm up, and they said it 3 to 4 fucking times. They're going to be a 5-minute warm up. So, and then the coaches said, fuck you, we're not playing.
We're not playing.
I agree with that. But the NFL pushed, there'll be a 5-minute warm up, and they're going to do. Why? I'll tell you why. Because the Bills and the Chiefs and the Bengals are fighting for the number 1 position, and this fucks up a lot of different plans. That's a lot of different plans. Anthony, we'll talk about Raiders in a minute, okay?
And what you're saying, it sounds really disgusting. What if the guy died on the field? Are they going to say, well, should we still think that we're going to play tonight? I mean, this is ridiculous. This is a guy's life on the field. I mean, I was appalled, man, when seeing that. Really, I really was. Anyway, as far as Carr, I thought the guy, had 14 interceptions, which is not a great season, and I thought he had a back problem. This could be another reason why he's not playing.
If he did have a back problem, then maybe he can still sue that because that can be done too. If he can prove that he was playing injured, then the Raiders still owe him the $40 million, and we have his rights. If we have his rights and we own $40 million, and that means that we can trade him. Mm-hmm. That's the big thing here. It's gonna be up in the air.
I mean, let's not make it like, let's not be sentimental. Like the caller said, it's a business. Okay,
it is.
It's all about money. It's all about money. Come on. I mean, I like Derek Carr. Okay, but sorry, I think it's time to move on. The way they did it, it is kind of shitty. Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know what the true story is. We don't know if he had a back problem. He wasn't playing that well this year. 14 interceptions. That's not going to cut it. Okay. Stidham, he played a great game, but I don't think he's the future. I think I would re-sign him and use him for a backup. We need a quarterback next year.
Okay.
I mean,
but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. He did all of that against the number 1, if not the top 1/3, 1, 2, or 3, depending upon what you're looking at.
Right.
Defense in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
The first, second, or third defense in the NFL, and he was responsible for putting up 34 points.
Right.
He was responsible for that, not Derek Carr.
Plus, he was mobile. There's another thing. Do you think if Derek Carr was playing that game
Derek
would be like?
Carr would have had his ass handed to him, because there were so many plays that Stidham ran out of tackles and ran for first downs. And
Carr doesn't do that.
He didn't throw the ball out of bounds like Derek Carr did, and that shit infuriates me about when Derek Carr does that.
And he got popped a couple times, Stidham. And threw the one that he threw for a touchdown to Adams. He got nailed. If that was Carr wouldn't do that.
No.
Hey, Carr lovers. I mean, that game would not be the way it was last week.
No, we would have gotten boat raced. We would have gotten our asses handed to us horribly.
Right. And it's funny how the players were playing for Stidham. It seems like they were playing for him and not for Carr anymore. And McDaniels, like you said, had an excellent play calling. Why couldn't he do that through the whole season? Why is it this game he had a great play calling? I don't understand. Can somebody explain that to me?
Yeah, well, the Raiders' offense looked alive, and the defense that wasn't on the field the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and Mike Sarah, I agree with this. Spags of the Chiefs has game film on Stidham. That's true. We'll see. We'll see.
If Stidham has a good game against the Chiefs, you got to bring him back.
Right.
If they have a blowout, then you're back to square one next year.
Okay. Hey, Jimmy Farrell, explain your blue shirt to the guy, whoever the Facebook. I know the answer.
Drive for 5. We won 4 cups.
It's an Islanders shirt. He's an Islanders fan.
We're still waiting on our 5th cup. It's this season. This year will be 40 years since we last won the cup. So I know how our Raider fans feel because we're still waiting 40 years for another next cup championship, just like my hockey team. So
I know, but I knew the answer to that, but I wanted him to know. By the way, Facebook user. Oh, Jason Goff asked that. Okay, I was going to say, Facebook user, please come over to YouTube. Now I know who it is. It's Jason Goff, the New England Raider Boosters, great guy. By the way, like, share. Oh, we've lost viewers. Oh my God, we used to have 43. Now we're down to 30. Oh well.
So, anyway, how do you feel about Sunday's game?
On Saturday's game?
I mean Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we got a shot to win. I really do. I think we got a shot to win.
With Mahomes or without him? I mean, I think he's playing. I think he's playing now because Buffalo and the Buffalo game was canceled. So I think now he's going to be playing for the first seed.
I think Mahomes is going to be playing. And I look back to the first game against the Chiefs. We were up 17-0 in their house.
Yeah.
In their house with Mahomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the officials took that game away from us. Because of the call. And yes, it was a fumble. Carr fumbled the ball, and the Chiefs should have had the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. And Mike Sarah says that Spags will have tape on Stidham. Good. Okay, yeah. We'll see about that. Stidham looked comfortable. He did, Anthony. And Stidham isn't shit. Okay, we'll find out if he would have been a starter. Well, okay, Mike.
He's a mobile quarterback, which
he's mobile. Thank you.
I'm telling you, I still say this. Ever since Carr broke his leg, hasn't been the same. I think he's just afraid to run and get hurt again. That's my opinion.
True.
But all right. I think that's all I got to say. And let's try to get a win Saturday.
And it'll be nice. By the way, I don't do a show on Saturday because it's not the show night. I might do one, but if I have something to do on Saturday because I'm hanging out with Hollywood, or if I have a evening on Saturday, I'm not doing a show. I will do the show on Sunday.
You're not going to the game?
Yes, I'm going to the game.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I will do my show on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see.
Okay. All right, Cap. My Islanders are on right now playing Vancouver, and we need a win tonight badly.
Okay, and actually I saw the Flyers won their last 2 games.
Yeah, the Flyers, yeah, and I think the Rangers won tonight. Washington was losing, and they tied it up with Buffalo. I don't know what the finish of that game was. So, yeah, my Islanders need a win tonight. So,
How are they doing?
they're still in the pack with Penguins and Washington, the Rangers. They got 44 points. A win would be 46. They'll be like 6th or 7th in the conference. You know, they're in the playoff race. You know, although they didn't do well against Seattle the other night. I mean, they didn't show up at all. They lost 4-1. So.
I like this comment.
What's that?
Wait. Carr should light the torch on Saturday.
Oh God, he should. Why not? And then turn around and go.
No. If he lights the torch and he trips and he falls,
and he goes, my leg. I think it's broke.
$40 million. Okay. Hey, good talking to you, Jimmy. And by the way, Anthony could come in tonight. Anthony Provencio or Anthony Ruiz, Doc Cabral, Mr. Goff, Jason Goff. You could talk about the Pats game. You can talk about them all. So you go, Jimmy. Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate it. Take care.
Take care.
All right. That was Jimmy Farrell. That's why he's wearing a blue shirt. No, Anthony. No. Anthony, I said this. The reason why. Oh, please come in, Jason. Please. Here's the link. Anthony, there's a reason why, and the reason is this. Okay, when I do the numbers, okay, and I do Google Voice, for some reason, people can't hear. People can't hear. And it's infuriating, and I don't know how to fix it. And I waste 5 fucking minutes getting the sound right. I waste 5 fucking minutes getting the sound right, and this show has been cranking. It's been cranking. Hit the link, please. Hit the link. You don't have to be on camera. You don't. Just hit the link. And Mike says Mahomes will torch our defense. We'll see. We'll see. Come in, and there's the link. Hopefully we get Jason Goff to come in. Okay? Of the New England Raider boosters. Great to see you. Brenda heard you, Kurt. Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. Sorry, Bren. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Sorry, Brenda. This show is uncensored tonight. I know. Jerry Lopez, my shipmate from down South Florida. But come in. I put the link up now. So now nobody's coming in. What the fuck? Sorry, Brenda. Sorry, Brenda. Oh, Brenda laughed. Good. I seriously, this show is uncensored. Hit the effing. I said effing. Hit the effing link. Thank you. Doc Cabral is going to be on. And by the way, Jason Goff. Okay. No, Jack. Once a show. No. Come in. Different people. No, Jack. I love you, Jack, but no, I can't. I hate that when somebody comes back. I give them 5 minutes of stuff. No, I want different people. No offense. We're going to move on to Doc Cabral. Doc Cabral, who is he is a Patriots fan because he is a true Patriots fan.
Yeah, we gave you Plunkett.
Yeah. You got rid of Jim Plunkett.
And gave you 2 Lombardis.
Yeah.
Pissed me off.
No, hey, Jack, you had 5 minutes. Jack. He said, yeah, it was 5 minutes. And it's like, and trust me, I wanted to try to keep it 5. And I don't have a clock, but I know what 5 minutes sounds like. Trust me.
Well, I'll set the clock for you, Jay. I don't want to get in trouble.
Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead.
How are you, my brother?
I'm good. And Anthony Ruiz, wait a second, Anthony Ruiz. This gentleman
No, don't
It's
do
been
that.
my friend. Okay, this asshole has been my friend for over 30 years.
Yeah.
He is a true Patriots fan because he's stuck with the Patriots when they suck. He's not a recent era Cheatriots fan. And that's why I said there's a difference between being a Patriots fan and a Cheatriots fan, Anthony Ruiz. That's why I said come in as they can. And Brenda, I'm trying not to swear. And the 49ers gave us Plunkett. Actually, technically, Jerry, he's right. You didn't give it to us. You just cut him so that the 49ers can have him, and then he came to the Raiders. He's correct.
They weren't into the 49ers for more than a blink.
True.
He wasn't there for a blink. They didn't even keep him for what, a few games?
Well, he was there for a season. Jason, hit the link. And
Barely.
Jason is from New England. Hit the link, Jason. Hit the link. I'll let you guys. There it is. Yeah, hit the link, Jason. See the link? Hit the link, Jason. Come on. You don't have to come in on camera, but then you come in on sound. The sound is better. Doc, what you got for us?
I'm just trying to hang in there for it now, man. I mean, this year's been up and down for us. It's been a real crazy. But we'll see. I mean, hopefully, if they can get what's his name back from the Alabama, that would be cool. But I don't know if he'll come back. I don't know if he'll come back.
Josh Jacobs, I tell you, and like I said, Josh Jacobs wants to be a Raider. He does. He wants to be a Raider. Okay.
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, you said the guy from Alabama.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the Patriots and Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien, yeah.
Bill O'Brien, yeah.
He ain't going back.
I think, if you can have Bill O'Brien as your offensive coordinator, then you'll actually it'll be better.
He ain't going back. If he does, I'll laugh. I'll be very honest. Bill Belichick's gonna have to pull something out of his ass. Pardon my French. Hola. And maybe he'll find somebody that will be willing to come back and be a coordinator. But I don't see Bill O'Brien doing it. I don't see him doing it. I really don't.
Okay.
I hope they find one, because this year I'm not very happy at all, man. I mean, I guess I'm kind of like you guys with Derek Carr, but we have two defensive-minded guys trying to be offensive guys. Really?
Yeah,
no.
That's stupid, man.
Bill. I mean, I'm surprised Bob Kraft and him are going to have a long talk after the season. I guarantee you. I don't know what he's going to say to him, but I think Robert Kraft is going to say, "Look, Bill, no more. If you're not going to do it the right way, go away." And I think he's ready to do it. I think he's ready to cut with Bill Belichick.
You think that maybe that Robert Kraft is saying, "Bill, you need to retire"?
Yeah, it's been time for him to retire. The last few years have not been great for us. Have not been great at all. And he chose a good quarterback out of Alabama. And what did he do to him? He's ruining the kid. Josh McDaniels kind of doing real good last year. What did you do? You ruined him. Now the poor kid doesn't know what's up or down. He's like Drew Bledsoe was, and Drew Bledsoe was a mess.
Yes.
Even when he was with Parcells, he was a mess. And Parcells even told him he brought him into the fold to win the Super Bowl, and they went into the Super Bowl. They just didn't win.
Right, and but Bill Parcells said, if I'm gonna be the chef, I need to be able to get
to buy the groceries.
Yeah.
And he pissed off. And he was pissed off that people were putting their nose in his business, and it was like Pete. Oh God, what's his name?
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll. He was 4 seasons with us.
Right.
Same thing. Pete Carroll wanted to do what he wanted to do, and they kept saying, "Well, do this, do this, do this." But as soon as Bill Parcells and then after Bill Belichick, they said, "No, we're going to do it this way." Hey, 9 Super Bowls and 6 Lombardis. You can't fight it. But the reality is, after a while, it's too much.
Right.
It's just.
Well, let me ask a question then, because you brought it up. Bill Parcells is undeniably one of the, I would say, top 20. I'll go big. he's one of the top 20 coaches in the NFL, right?
Correct.
And he wasn't allowed to do what he needed to do. Now, Pete Carroll is, one of the better coaches. I'm not saying top 20, but he didn't allow him to do what he wanted to do. What changed with Robert Kraft to Bill Belichick? And now I will also say, yeah, and you know this, Doc. How long has Kraft been owner? Was Belichick? Was Parcells under Kraft, or was he under the guy who was he was under
Kraft.
He was okay. I wanted to be sure.
He was under Kraft, yes.
Okay.
Because Robert Kraft brought in Bledsoe.
Okay.
Remember, Earnhardt brought in the other guy, Ron Earnhardt. He brought in what's that kid's name? I can't remember it now. Anyway, they won the Super Bowl, and your Chicago Bears kicked the living hell out of them. It was sad. It was a sad game, but they won. They really, really did a good job beating the hell out of the Patriots. But Ron Earnhardt, he was a good coach. He really did a good job, and he brought the team together. That's what I liked about him. But Pete Carroll came in, and it was Parcells, and then Bill Belichick. And Bill Belichick was going to the New York Jets. He wasn't there, 3 hours? And he ran to the Patriots.
Bill Belichick was coach of the Jets for about a day.
Maybe it's that long.
Yeah, I think technically it was 22 hours. No, seriously, if you go to say when he was announced and when he said, "No, I'm not," I think it was 22 hours later. I don't think it was even quite a day.
Well, you know what the reality is, Jay, is that you and I watch football together on the couch on Sundays. We were in San Diego together. Yep, and I used to watch you get so pissed off at Jay Schrader.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to tell you. Guess who I spent this past weekend with?
Really?
Yes.
Jay Schrader.
I was waiting for you to give me that segue. Jay Schrader and I spent the week. I did the interview on the radio on Friday with him.
Wow.
We had drinks. We had drinks on Friday night, and then Saturday for New Year's Eve, I was at one of the events with him as well. Jay Schrader's a great guy.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I didn't want to tell him, but maybe if Jay watches this, I said that there is a guy that Jay. When I was watching the Raiders with you and my buddy, and I'm screaming at the screen, but you know, and he's a big fucking guy, man.
I bet he is. Most quarterbacks are.
Yeah, he's big. If you go on my Facebook page, you'll see some pictures of him and me together, and he's he's a bald head, by the way, because he takes it all down.
Oh, really?
But yeah, he looks he looks like he's a big son of a gun. He's a big son of a bitch, yeah. But he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
That's cool, Jay. I'm glad that you and he were able to spend a little time together. I really am happy for that.
And one second, Jack. It was Jim Lachey. It wasn't John Clay. It was Lachey, the tackle, not John Clay. Get it right. And Schrader spelled Shroeder.
Shroeder, yeah.
Jay Schrader. There you go.
Yep. Hey, by the way, how was your holiday? Were you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm glad you had a good holiday. Were you able to celebrate the Festival of Lights?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
I celebrated through you.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I got a couple of friends who are of the Judeo-Christian, like you, half and half, and they do have one on their tree. They actually put it on the tree.
Yeah.
And it's cool, man. It's really, really cool to know that people like that actually they can actually show both sides of the fence and to be able to show respect to both sides, like you do.
Yeah.
Like you. That's why to me you're like a brother to me. You're very special to me because not just because of that. That will be a lie, but because of the man you are, the person you are.
Well, I appreciate that. Now,
A
when
lot of people see you on these shows. They think, "Oh, Captain Jack." Rah, 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 rah. No, I know the man. I don't. I know of his alias. He wears the Captain Jack. But I know the man more than I know that, and that's what touches my heart and gives me a good feeling on the inside, Jay.
Yeah.
That's why I call you Jay, not Captain Jack. Sorry.
I know. I got that. By the way, I am wearing my Big Raider J, thing. So
I
yeah,
noticed.
yeah. So I just grabbed it.
I better let you go, man. Your friends are gonna start screaming at me here in a minute, like I'm the David Carr or something.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you like your David Carr. Shame.
Hey, I love you,
God,
man. Have a good night.
Well, best to you and the family, man. You take care.
You too, brother. Good night.
Good night, man. Be well. Arr. That's Doc Cabral. Jason, what did you hit the link? You hit the link and it didn't work? I'll tell you what, Jason. I'll tell you what. Hang on. Jason, you got my number, right? Hang on. Wait, I'm gonna because I want to hear from Jason Goff. Okay, I'm gonna try this with Jason Goff. I want to hear from Jason Goff, and I will put the phone as closely as possible, only because it's Jason Goff. Okay, wait. It's Captain Jack. Okay. Jason, I am texting you right now. If you get give it a minute. Okay. And Darren Ray just sent me I want to see this. I want to see this. He said it's Raiders week. Let's see what he said. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's right, and this is it. No. Jason, if you can try to hit the link. Okay. Hey, Jason, if you can call this number. Okay, and I will put this on speaker. Hopefully, they can hear you. I know because and I should have done this with. It's just it's a pain in the ass. I said for the other link, right? Call the number. Okay. And then I'll put it on speaker. So I want to hear from Jason Goff. Hopefully, there's that delay. I know. Got to have the delay. Then he'll call. I'm sure he will. I'll find out why. What happened with the link? Huh? No, I'll call him. You can play at that game. Okay, can you guys hear the? Jace, you there?
Yeah. Hey, Jack.
Hey, okay. I'm gonna ask. Hopefully people can hear you. I'll make sure. I'm gonna make sure your number's not on the screen so people won't, call you. Okay, there you go. Can't find Ed's friggin' number. Okay, I'll send it to him. Jason, talk to me about that Patriot game, brother.
Well, Captain Jack, it was a tough ride because we knew the game was coming. So me and a bunch of guys from the club went out there, and Patriots fans were just a bunch of fucking assholes.
Yes, they are.
They are.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
we were in a couple places minding our own business, and they came over and they're like, oh, they want to talk football and this and that, but they don't know how to talk football because they don't know shit about football.
Yeah.
So they just run their mouth about Brady and Belichick, blah, blah. So I took it upon myself to tell them, why don't you just go to your own table and leave us alone? Well, they don't like that because they felt dismissed and privileged and that kind of shit. So then things escalate to get the fuck away from me because I don't want to fucking look at you or talk to you or anything like that. So and then it's just I fucking hate him. And this whole thing about Brady and other people coming to the Raiders, it makes me absolutely sick.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in our club absolutely sick for the notion that Brady and Gronk would come here and play for the silver and black, and Brady would wear 12. It's just that, and what drives me nuts is in our club, it drives me nuts. Other people look at it like, oh, we could win a championship. It's like, no, because you're sacrificing your own colors, silver and black, to let someone in who wore blue and red to come in and give you a one-shot championship. And it's just inhospitable to allow that person to come in here. So the New England Raider Boosters are completely against Tom Brady or Gronkowski or any Patriot shitbag coming ever here ever again.
Yeah.
I don't want to clarify things enough, but we're not down with that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put up something because we are a little bit ahead. And it said no Raider fans want Brady except to piss off Niner fans. And I kind of agree with that. And and here's the thing. I don't want Tom fucking Brady on my team. I don't want him. Okay? But, and here's the but. Despite the fact that I don't want him, okay, I am not in charge of the Raiders. Mark Davis is. And there's a big difference between myself and Mark Davis. First off, I think my ladies I go out with are better looking, but that goes beyond compare. The other thing is that I'm not a millionaire and I don't run a football team. Okay. So the issue is that if Mark Davis wants Tom Brady to be here, and apparently he did, and Gruden talked him out of it because of Derek Carr. Okay. Now the situation is the same. Do you want Tom Brady? And the do you want is a coach that wants Tom Brady. Okay. But the thing is that I'm going to support the Shield as much as it just makes me livid inside, makes me the most hard, like I just seethe anger and frustration. Okay.
Well, you say that, and I agree that you feel that way. But you haven't lived here for 20 years.
Right. I get it. I get it.
Bullshit that we've dealt with. It's impossible to stomach.
Yes. No, I agree. I agree because I live in Tampa and I see how the fucking Tampa fans are because they don't know. They had a Super Bowl gifted to them because that fucker came down here to Tampa. Got every fucking break.
But that's 2 years of punishment. We've had 20 years.
Right. Oh, I get it. And it's like it's multiplied by 20 is what you're saying. And Jason, I get it. And the thing is that I don't. But see, here's where I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. You don't want it to happen times 20, right?
No.
So. And you would not accept it, but here's the bottom line. if Tom fucking Brady comes, kind of like it's Bucky fucking Dent. If you're a Sox fan, right, Jason?
No, I don't like baseball.
Oh, okay. Well, you know how in the Sox, in Sox world, it's Bucky fucking Dent based upon one swing against he was the Yankees against the Red Sox in a playoff game, right? Yeah. And that's his name. It's Bucky fucking Dent. And I even asked him if he would sign a baseball Bucky fucking Dent. And he says no, he can't. And I get it. It's it.
Yeah.
But it's Tom fucking Brady. Tom, it was a fucking fumble, Brady. And I would despise, hate, loathe, and abhor every day that he's the Raiders quarterback. But here's the but. If he's here, and I say here, the royal we here, if he's here and he's wearing the shield, I gotta suck it up and take it without benefit of KY when they shove it up my ass. But he's my quarterback. I don't have to like it. I don't have to like it.
Well, the difference is you get to use KY. For us, we have no KY. We just get to fucking take it.
Yeah.
And so for us here that live with that bullshit, it's an impossible scenario. And I know that other Raiders fans that live in Kansas City, in Denver, and LA, and Baltimore, and all the Raiders fans that live in all great places that we exist, they have never experienced the fucking frustration and pain and torment that we have. And we constantly fight against that. So our Booster Club has been strong because we fight against it's like that movie 300. The 300 dudes that are going to fight against the Ottoman Empire that come in and just want to fuck them up.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing. So the fact that somebody from our side would go to their side to win something
it's abhorrent.
It is. It's I don't know. And I tend to be good with words, and this is one of those things where I can't verbalize it. So it's just not acceptable or possible or allowable that he can come here and also bring his stupid ass Gronkowski to come to this place and represent the Raiders.
Yeah. Jason, I agree. I would hate it. And I would hate it times 20 or times 100 as a New England Raider booster. I would hate it that much. Because I think I am one of the, other than you guys, and I admit this, other than you guys, because I'm an honorary New England Raider booster, because I can't stand that fucking asshole. Can't stand him.
Well, there's two of them.
Yes.
Right, Captain Jack. I appreciate you letting me communicate my thoughts, and
sure.
We just absolutely fucking hate the Patriots, and we don't want anything to do with them ever.
Yes.
And if when they continue to sign people to come here, then they can just fucking hit the road. Like Sedham's going to be a nobody. McDaniels is nobody. We certainly don't want more Patriots coming here. So they can go to Denver or Kansas City or NFC teams, but we don't want them. And that's my official fucking position as the president of the New England Raider fucking boosters.
There you go. If you
don't mind. All right.
Yeah. Hey, Ed, Jason, good to hear from you, partner. And like I said, now let me ask before you go, what was the problem with the link? It wouldn't come on for you?
I just clicked a bunch of stuff and it had me, sign into this, sign into that. So I don't know. It was like a technical issue. It wasn't just one of those simple things where log into your YouTube account. It asked me to do a bunch of other stuff. So,
yeah. Well, try to do it next time, or try to hit the link again, because now you've made it. So maybe next time you can actually pop in.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
You got it, brother. Hey, thanks for calling in.
Listen, Captain Jack, I know I got one more minute.
Yes, sir.
I know that everybody is very appreciative of your work and your travels and the pictures you share. So I want to make a point to thank you for that, because it's important, because there are a handful of super fans and stuff that are out there, but there are some that are a little bit more legitimate than others. And I think you're definitely one of those guys that's down to earth, legitimate, and likes to talk to people and provide people with a voice. So I appreciate that, and I want to thank you for that.
No, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, and I say this not because I'm selfish, but I say this: I will go anywhere that I can, even in the off season. But I only have so much money on budget that I will go if I can get if people will help me go.
Yeah.
If people will help me go. I know you guys go to like that. You guys go to like the Paw Sox once a year, right?
Well, not anymore, because they moved to Worcester. Because I grew up in Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
Right.
So I moved to Worcester, Rhode Island. So I'm boycotting them. It's kind of like the Oakland fans don't go to Vegas anymore because they left Oakland. So
yeah.
I don't go. I don't leave. I'm not going to that place anymore.
Okay. Oh yeah, and that's right, because there's a guy that wears a Wo Sox hat in my work, and I said, yeah, I know about Worcester, and he goes, how do you know about Worcester? I said, dude, I'm a sports fan. A real sports fan knows what the fuck he's talking about. So I got a smile from him.
Yeah, I don't go there anymore, because they used to be from where I grew up, and I don't go there anymore.
Yeah. Well, if you got something going on, man, and if I can do it and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg, please send me an invite.
I will do that. Thank you.
You got it. Hey, Jason, take care. Say hello to everybody up there. Tell them that I do send my best, because this is my last weekend and I don't know what I'm doing after this. I mean, obviously I do my YouTube shows, but we'll see about we'll see about other things as well.
All right, Captain Jack. Thanks, brother.
You got it. Hey, thanks again, brother.
All right, Raider Nation.
Raider Nation. There you go. Jason Goff, New England Raider boosters right there, man. Thank you.
Sir.
Thank you. Take care, partner. I'm going to get the did it pop? There you go. Okay. I will do, like I said, for Jason and also for Jared. If Jared wants to pop in, and thank you for, and I appreciate the positives, man. I do. I appreciate.
Call from RDR Houston Steve.
Oh, okay. Well, Houston Steve's calling. Okay. Well, then I will do this too. Steve, you got a line, brother. What's going on? How you doing? Wait a second. Whoa, Steve. I got to put you on speaker, man. Go on, partner. Keep it as you can. Go. What's up?
One of my coworkers tested positive for COVID. I wanted to tell you something, Captain. I think this is horrible that the commissioner waited until yesterday to let people know what the time of this weekend's game is. It screwed with everybody's flight plans.
Yep.
And he doesn't. It shows you what he thinks about the regular people like you and I that actually pay the players' salaries. I know that's irrelevant compared to what Damar's going through and everything right now, Captain. But did this affect you by any way? This change of the schedule of this game?
No. By the way, can you get Steve? Why are you sound like you got horrible sound?
I don't know what it is. Does that sound better?
Yeah. Well, whatever you just did, do that.
Okay. Yeah, I had the phone away from my mouth too far, I guess.
Yeah. Don't. We need to hear you, like I said. But if you're going to use the phone, we at least need to hear you.
Okay. So, Captain, I missed the game last night when all this happened. What happened? Did he have a heart attack on the field, or what?
Steve, I was actually on a flight, and I haven't seen the replay, but from what I'm hearing is that he tackled the guy. He tackled the guy, and the tackle was made right at the impact of his chest to the heart. Okay, and it was right in rhythm. Okay, and at that point, he suffered a like an MCI, myocardial infarction, or a heart attack, or a stroke, or something along those lines. So, Jerry Lopez, he suffered cardiac arrest. Okay, that's what happened. So,
wow, that's horrible.
Yeah.
The big debate is about this 5-minute thing they've all been talking about here on the radio.
What?
That they only wanted to stop the game for 5 minutes. I guess that's the protocol that they usually go by. And they said, no, this is an extenuating circumstance based on what had gone on.
Yeah, and again, the NFL looks bad. The NFL looks bad. Hey, I got hey Steve, I got somebody backstage. Hey Sam, put your lights on because I can't see you, brother. You got to put your lights on because again, it's a very dark picture. Okay, but Steve, thank you for calling up, and you take care down there as well, man. And I said, be well. And again, the plans didn't really affect me because I was there till Monday anyway.
Okay, well, thank you, Captain, and I'm going to go get tested tomorrow. But thanks a lot, and I think that this is just you and me talking. I think they should have let Derek Carter play the last 2 games. He's earned it.
Nah,
He's really crappy. Do you feel different about that?
I do.
I'll listen to you on the air.
Okay, thanks, Steve. I'll give you the answer off. Come back over to the other side. I know there'll be a couple bit of a delay. Take care, punter.
You too. Take care, bye.
All right, that's Steve. So I'm answering Steve's thoughts. No, I agree with the Raiders' decision, and I like Derek Carr. I'm not a Carr hater. I'm not a Kardashian. I'm not a Carr jump on his jock and suck. No, but it's one of those things that the Raiders needed to make this decision. They needed to make the decision, and it was constant. And they made the decision and they went with it. So hopefully you guys got a chance to hear from Steve. I'm gonna bring Sam in, Sam Bell, who is a Titans fan.
What's
Sam,
up? What's up, Captain?
how you doing, brother? You looking good?
How about you?
I'm good. How you doing, country?
Doing good.
What's up? Hey, talk to me about. I hear that Dobbs is going to be your quarterback this week. What happened with Willis?
I don't know. I think Dobbs won the job. I think Dobbs and Willis had competition. He won the job because I think he practiced very hard to get the quarterback job.
Okay. Now, are you guys – because if you lose –
we're not making it to the playoffs.
Yeah. Now, and again, and you guys have lost what? How many games? 7 straight games?
7 games we lost.
Okay.
7.
Okay. Now and Anthony Ruiz wants this. And Jack Hanna, are you saying Carr should be cut? No, I think Carr should be traded. I'm in that Carr should be traded. But if they don't get a trade for him, he'll be cut. Anthony Ruiz wants to know what you're going to do with the quarterback situation. Are you sold on Willis? Are you sold on Dobbs? Or would you like to see Derek Carr playing for the Tennessee Titans next year?
I'm sold on both of them. I'm sold on Willis and Dobbs.
Okay. But would you rather have Derek Carr if the price is right?
I'll talk about that during the off season.
Okay. I'll go with that, Sam. I'll go with that. I'll go with that. Now, here's the question. Do you guys beat the Jags this week?
Probably not. We have a lot of injuries.
You play with the players you got, though.
Yeah,
I know it's kind of like you play you bring the girls that went to the dance or whatever the saying is. You dance with the girl you brought, right, or whatever. Yeah, I think that's it. But you got to play with it now. Honestly, and I asked you this 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah,
I said, does Mike Vrabel stay? And you said you think he does. Are you still of a mind that Mike Vrabel stays?
Yes, he's going to stay for another year. We're not getting rid of him.
Okay. But is Willis and Dobbs your quarterback next year? Or do you go out and get another quarterback? Do you trade for a quarterback?
Willis is going to be with us for another year because He's got a 6-year rookie contract or something, or 5-year.
Right.
So he'll be with us for another year.
Okay. And so are you going to say that the reason why the Titans have lost 7 straight games is because they've lost all their key players?
Yes.
Okay. Throw me out a list of everybody that you guys have lost this year due to injury.
We lost what was that guy's name? Not Richards. We lost a black guy, but I can't remember his name.
Okay.
We lost some key players.
Okay. But
we lost a wide receiver, tight end, and our front line.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And Jack Senna says nobody wants to play for Tennessee. I don't agree with that, Jack, because Tennessee was in the playoffs the last several years. This is an off year for them.
Yeah.
But the question is, now you're moving on from your starting quarterback. I can't remember his name. The guy you got. Tannehill. Okay.
We're going to trade him like it's already been decided. We're going to trade Ryan Tannehill.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna say one other thing there, Sam, because and I'm gonna put this up, okay? Because Jerry Lopez, who's my friend down in South Florida, says my son lives in Tennessee. His area is full of Raider fans. They have the Smoky Mountain Raiders boosters. Anytime you feel like you want to come over to the dark side, you're welcome to be a Raider fan as well.
Heck no, dude. Well, let me say this. My dad was a Raider fan back then.
Okay.
My dad was.
Okay. And what? So what? Why aren't you a Raider fan then?
Because I love the Titans because it's in my home state.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Sam, you're on record. Tennessee loses. Jacksonville wins. Next year. Okay. No. Who you guys? And I know it's a long time coming, but what do you want is for your first round pick? What do you want? Are you want offense, defense, or who do you want?
I want an offensive wide receiver.
Okay. Okay.
Like we need somebody that can just that can run through 7 guys or 8 or 9 for a touchdown.
All right, Sam. Sam, I'll tell you what, make sure that you call in after the draft and I'm going to ask Sam, I'm going to say, Sam, how did the apologies, I called you by, how did the Titans do in the draft? And you're going to give me a draft synopsis of how well you did.
Like, we should not trade A.J. Brown to Eagles. That was our main mistake. Losing him cost us a bunch of losses for right now.
Yeah, and actually, Anthony Ruiz agrees with you. These guys had A.J. Brown and you traded him. Bad decision. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jimmy Farrell is going to visit Nashville. What is the name of that fried chicken place that's outside of Nashville that everybody goes to? It's one of the really because I went there with Hollywood.
I haven't been there.
Oh, you got to go. I tell you,
I haven't been there, but I heard about it. I heard about it through my sister and her husband. They told me about that place, but I don't know what the name is.
Okay, well, your homework assignment, Sam, you better find out next time you come on.
What?
The name of the place.
I'll find out for you.
You find out. Find out.
Like, here's what I'm gonna say, Captain Jack. Will I ever be a Raider fan? No.
Okay. That's fine. That's fine.
I love the Titans more than Raiders.
I got you. Sam, I'm about ready. I gotta cut the shows. I'm on a 2-hour limit, man. Thank you for calling in, brother. Somebody's behind. Oh, okay. So you had to go. Okay. And that was Sam. That was Sam Bell from Tennessee. Okay, yeah, everybody, homework. All right, folks, we're at 157. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks for popping into the show. Thanks for popping in. And share this up. Share it up. And thank you for the comments. But when the show is over, put the comments after the show as well. Thank you there, Ed Winchell. Thank you. A good show. And Ed Winchell, like I said, hopefully we'll have some good news. Good night to everybody. Good night to Ed Winchell. Good night to Anthony Ruiz. Good night to Doc Cabral. Jack Kenna. Good night, everybody. And y'all take care. I'm going to pop out. So take care. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Wild, Wild West. Anthony Ruiz, it's an AFC West show. It's AFC West. So everybody is represented. Don't get mad. It's everybody in the AFC West, okay? And then at 9 o'clock, it's NFL Nation Live, where we go over the games from last week and project the games this week. And Jimmy Farrell, I didn't read the book yet. I didn't get to it yet. If I get to it, I swear I will read it. And Jack Kenna says, love the Wild Wild West show. There you go. Thank you there, brother. And Anthony Ruiz will be there. I will get it eventually. I've been busy in the off season. I will have some time in the off season. But I'm talking sports every time. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Get out. Remember, share, like. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.